Hey guys, welcome back. Today I got a problem with this Toyota Prius 2008. I got a code P0 or P1121, something like that. Anyways, it's for the coolant control valve. So it's located under here. So I'm going to be trying to replace it. I bought another used one off of eBay, but you probably want to buy a new one. The reason I bought a used one for this car because it's already a high mileage car, so I don't know how long it's going to be in service in any case. They don't want to spend too much money. But here's a used one I got on eBay. And that's what it looks like. It has 1, 2, 3 ports. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take off these little clips here and remove this little plastic here. And then you can see your valve, which is right there. This guy right here. There's the plug to it. So what you're gonna have to do is, most people take this from going down, I think, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to go up with it. I think it'll fit maybe through here, maybe. If not, then we'll go down with it, I guess. But we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the brackets off of the inverter off here so I can move the inverter up and down. So I'll do that next. Alright guys, now that I have a little bit more room to work with, so I got a couple tools under here to hold it about that much higher, so it helps a little bit for sure to stick your hand in there and stuff. So, but basically the next project here is to take off 1, 2, and there's another clamp down there somewhere. But in any case, that, and there's actually 2 bolts. There's one here, 10 millimeter, and I think that's another 10 or 12 millimeter on top right there. If you guys can see right there and down there. So I gotta take off those 2 bolts and the nut. So then we can go ahead and unplug this thing too. Which there's a tab right here that you push right there, and it should come right out. Alright guys, so once you get the 2 bolt and the nut undone, this thing should just be loose now. It's gotta come up right there. Just like that, and now it's just free as a bird in there. But it might be a good idea, now that I'm thinking about it, to take off these clamps first before you loosen it, because it might be a little bit harder to fight with it now. So I'm gonna put it back on this bolt there so I can have some kind of rigidity here to take these off. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to take these off. Normally what you want to do is you want to clamp these somehow so they don't leak, but I don't have any clamps here available with me, so I'll probably have to leak. So I'll try to maybe plug it up with something if I can find something. If not, then I'll just have to drain it and refill it later. But in any case, if you got clamps, or maybe you should plan on getting clamps, and clamp these hoses so they don't leak when you take them off. Alright guys, I got 1 hose off on the top, 2 more to go. So just want to make a note that these clamps are a little bit hard to take off. There's this one. So I have to fight with them a little bit if you don't have a great tool. I'm just using a needle nose pliers, so I'm having a little bit of an issue, but it's not too bad. You can get them off. Alright guys, so all 3 of them are off. 1, 2, 3. And this thing is just in there, loose completely. So now I gotta figure out which way to go with it. It looks like it might go through the bottom easier, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get it through the top here. See what happens. But anyways, I'm gonna get it out one way or another, and then we'll put the new one in. Alright guys, just wanted to show you that if you get it in this position, this is the bottom, with the bracket like that, it'll go straight out through there. So it actually fits pretty easily through here. So if you look at it, that's the orientation of it, bottom up basically. The bracket out here, it goes straight up between all this hoses and stuff, no problem. So you might have to push a little bit on this radiator hose, but it'll come straight up, no problem. The inverter lifted that much. So there you go, not a problem. So I'm gonna take this thing apart and see what happened in here, if it was getting stuck or what was the issues. But yeah, we'll look at that later. For now, let's put in this new one. And so we're going to be going in exactly the same way. Just bottom down like this. Or should I say bottom up. And there you go. No problem. Back in there. Just flip it back around. And put all your hoses on, starting from the bottom, going backwards like you took them off. So the bottom one will be first, and then the one after that, and then the top hose actually has either a yellow or a white dot, so you know it's the top one, so you don't mix them up. So in any case, so I guess I'm going to work reverse order now. Alright guys, so everything is back on. All the clamps are on, and that bolt is on right there, and that nut is on right there. So it's nice and sturdy like it's supposed to be. So it actually wasn't too hard overall. I mean, these clamps are, you know, they could be a little tough, but it's not too bad, to be honest. Maybe not the easiest thing for the average person, but not too difficult either. So in any case, everything's back on, and now I'm just gonna lower this inverter down, put the bolts in it, put this fascia thing on here, this plastic piece, and then we're gonna fill. Well, I'm not gonna put this in first. I'm gonna fill the radiator to add the coolant, and then we'll try to run the car on idle for a while so we can get the water moving around. So I got the water coolant cap off, so we're gonna try to crank the car where it stays in idle, and we'll pour in the antifreeze slowly as it runs. Whatever is lost, we'll try to fill it up. Alright, to put the car on idle is kind of a strange process, but let's see if I can remember anyway. It's 1, 2 on the power button, and then hit the gas, 1, 2, and then push the brake, put it in neutral, and then hit the gas again, 1, 2, and then push the parking brake, and then I think you push 1, 2 again, and then you push this, and it started, but I don't think that's, well, actually yeah, it is. There we go. It's in diagnostic mode, so it should stay on idle, I think, now. But yeah, it's running now. So alright guys, everything is done under here. I put water in, I put the this plastic back on with whatever clips that was left. In any case, everything is done now, so it should be good to go. The only thing you want to do is you want to keep checking your water level just in case if you've lost any water. But yeah, I highly recommend getting those clamps for those hoses when you do take that that assembly off. So anyways, so we're done here. Yeah, that should fix your whatever, that 1121 or whatever it is, 22 problem with the flow control valve. So we're done here. I guess we're gonna look at the other one, see why it messed up, maybe take it apart. But in any case, that's how you change it. Alright guys, so we're in the house and got this pump over here. I'm not sure I can see anything wrong with it, but in any case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these screws out here and see if we can see the internals over here. And maybe I know that sometimes I've heard people say that it just gets stuck in there, the ball that turns around and opens and closes all these valves. So let's see if we can see what happened to this thing. Alright, so I got the screws out. Let's pop this thing off, and this is what we see inside. Looks like some kind of sensor here, that position sensor or something maybe, and a motor down there. So I'm not sure exactly what went wrong, but I'm not gonna, I guess, check it too much here. But I will take this off and see if I can turn the main valve here. See how easy it is to turn. So it could be just as much as just a bad motor or something. So it might be not as complicated. Alright guys, so I pulled this off, but it looks like I probably broke this sensor thing here. But in any case, that's busted. But let's see if I can turn this with my hand here. Well, it's kind of hard to turn. Oh, there it goes, it's turning. Not terribly hard, but not easy either. Actually, it's really stiff. I can't do it actually. It puts too much of a crease in my finger.
So maybe that's the issue. Maybe this thing is just getting old and deforming, since it's all plastic most likely. But yeah guys, so if you have this error code for the I think it's P1121, I already drove my car for a couple days and I have no issues with that code anymore. So this was the problem. I'm not sure exactly which piece, but in any case, it was this control valve. So thanks for watching this video, and hit the like button and share with somebody, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.